Welcome to the nightly morning news. All the news thou needest to know to starteth thine day. Delivered directly into your consciousness live and daily by the Propaganda Committee of the Mind Flare Criers Guild. I am your host, Sir Timlock Bumbleglave, and let's unroll this scroll. We start with the weather divination. The residents of the Kalparian wetland forests should prepare for flooding on Goglyr, the 21st of Ordu, which would not be worthy of note, as this is an area where homes are built several ald above the forest floor due to their flooding with every tide. But these floods are in fact worthy of note. They will be caused not by the daily tides, but by the bicentennial breeding of the water elementals. Every 20 years at the turning of the vernal equinox, water elementals make their way by river, canal, and sea to the brackish breeding waters from whence they condensed. It is strongly recommended that all residents stay out of the area's waterways for the 2 weeks following the equinox, as the breeding elementals are quite violently territorial, and once condensed, the young have been known to attack children and small animals in the 42 hours that they spend in the breeding waters before making their way to the sea in search of small bodies of water that have not been claimed by other splashes in which they can hunt and grow. Water elementals are indeed fascinating and oft misunderstood creatures, and if you don't agree, you're all wet. Speaking of water, an enterprising coven of hydromancers in the southern deserts, referring to themselves as the Pool of Talent, have enchanted a series of paired irrigation pipes, such that when water enters one pipe, it exits the other, regardless of the distance between the two. This creates exciting opportunities for the expansion of farming in the arid wastes of the southern deserts. The only impediment that remains to the implementation of their plan to make the desert bloom is finding a body of water into which they can insert the inlet pipes. All communities that they have contacted so far have been vehemently opposed to the idea of having the majority of their aquifer redirected in such a manner. Quite a conundrum. So far they've come up dry. That's the news for Dwyrll 28th. Remember, a wise entity's favorite cake is cake in their mouth. I have been your host, Sir Timlock Bumbleglave, and I bid thee farewell. If you spot any news of which you think the good people of Drag should know, please send an ether mail to tipline@nightlymorningnews.com. Brought to you by
Rattlebox Games.